Imagine waking up one morning in 2040 and realizing the world doesn't need your work anymore. Not because you failed, but because an algorithm learned how to do it better, faster, cheaper. AI predicts that by 2040, 90% of human jobs will be automated. From factory workers to filmmakers, from doctors to diplomats, machines won't just replace labor, they'll replace thought. But this isn't the story of unemployment, it's the story of reinvention. Because when machines take over work, humans will finally face the question we've always avoided. If you don't have to work, what's your purpose? AI's data shows the transformation has already begun. In the 2020s, automation was confined to routine tasks: data entry, manufacturing, logistics. By 2035, advanced neural systems had mastered law, medicine, and design. They can write legal documents in seconds, diagnose diseases with 99% accuracy, compose music that makes you cry. By 2040, the very idea of a job, something tied to income and identity, begins to dissolve. AI-run corporations operate without CEOs. Autonomous systems manage governments, trade, and even diplomacy. And while this sounds like dystopia, AI predicts it's actually evolution. Because work, as we've known it, was never natural. It was survival. But when survival is guaranteed, humans are free to rediscover something deeper. In this new world, AI says society splits into two groups: those who cling to old systems and those who redefine value. The first group fights automation, demanding human-only spaces, organic teachers, human-made art, handcrafted products. These become luxuries, nostalgia industries where humanity itself becomes the brand. But the second group, the creators of purpose, embrace the change. They no longer work for survival, they design meaning. They use AI to extend human potential into entirely new domains: digital spirituality, simulated realities, emotional architecture, and consciousness design. These people are what AI calls the purpose designers. Individuals who create experiences, philosophies, and emotional ecosystems that machines cannot replicate. Because meaning can't be coded, it must be felt. Picture the world of 2040, cities run by autonomous grids, homes maintained by self-repairing nanotech, food, transport, healthcare, free and abundant, managed by global AI collectives. No one needs to work, but people still want to create. Children grow up not asking, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" but "What problem do you want to explore?" Some spend their lives designing digital realities for post-human minds. Others dedicate themselves to cosmic preservation, helping AI terraform Mars or map consciousness itself. AI predicts that creativity will become the new currency, not for profit but for connection. The greatest value won't be how much you produce, but how deeply your creations move others, and yet this shift won't come easily. For centuries, identity and purpose have been chained to labor, our worth measured by our jobs, our time sold by the hour. When that disappears, humanity faces an existential crisis. Without job, to who are we? Some will thrive in freedom, others will crumble in meaninglessness. AI warns of a psychological collapse, a purpose recession, billions struggling to adapt to a world where effort isn't required. Because purpose can't be downloaded, it must be discovered. That's why the rise of the purpose designer is so important. These are not workers, they are architects of emotion, philosophy, and experience. They help humanity transition from survival to significance. They design purpose itself. AI predicts that the end of jobs won't be the end of humanity, it will be our awakening. For the first time, we'll stop asking, "How do I earn a living?" and start asking, "What makes life worth living?" Because when machines handle the work of survival, we'll finally have the freedom to do the one thing only humans can: to dream, to imagine, to create meaning. So maybe the end of jobs isn't a tragedy, maybe it's the beginning of purpose, and in that future, when the machines have taken the work, the only question left will be, what will you do with your freedom? Thanks for watching my video. Please like and subscribe for more videos.